Hello, Lynxers! It's Dark Lynx108. Welcome back to OpenRCT2. We're in the second year of Domoteran Desert, I guess. Domoteran. English words, I don't know. Maybe English. It might be like French or something. Nah, I don't think it's French. Anyways, yeah, I'm in the process of building the vertical drop coaster, which has a $12 admission price. It's pretty sad for it. As the carousel breaks down for the first time. Oh no! And the flying saucer broke down too. Okay. In comparison to a lot of my vertical drop coasters I make, this one doesn't look too ridiculous. So damn. First one breaking down. Okay. So this is gonna go around to the right. It will essentially do something like this, yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, I think it's gonna do something like this. We got Enterprise. There we go. Test. Now let's get the queue line. created, which needs to be rather large, actually. Something like that will work. Okay. Enterprise. Wow, that's a lot more tame than I expected, but okay. Open that up then. As I build the Enterprise. Which will have 18 rotations this time. $4.10. There we go. I want to put one of these down, so let's put down a car right in this section. There we go. So, entrance and exit. Hover cars. 9 cars. 14 cars. 11 cars at 7 seconds. Hover cars. As the circus breaks down. Oh boy! And it is now quiet. Getting monster trucks. Trying to get at least everything. I'm not going to be building those two. Or that. Or that. But it will build the space ring. No, not space ring. The time machine. Oh, 50 good car, right? There is vandalism over here. It's so bad. Oh, come on! Oh, really? Are you kidding me? I made him want to go that way, and he went into the queue line. Okay. Are you kidding me? There. Switch one broke down with the second time. There we go. And for some reason, this is really. Why are you two over here? Yeah. Okay. Anyways. So it's now. I did get the queue line set for that. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, anyways. Aww. Saves park in the country again, which is good. Alright. I was definitely not gonna be able to do that again. Let's see some land modification around here. Okay. Let's do the end. Wait. I just need to connect somewhere down here. That's fun. Okay, here we go. This is how I'm gonna connect it out here. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's how dirt. Ta-da! Now I just need to make this go all the way over here. So this is gonna be a very isolated run. It's gonna be similar to the storm almost. It's running by itself. Good news is that it's going to be kind of cheap to build because it's mostly going to be close to the ground. Except for maybe a couple of bunny hills or airtime hills interspaced. Like, for example, one would be right here. It's expensive because it's a diagonal one. Yes, Magic Carpet 1 breaks down. Oh no! Yeah, I want to do that. Launch freefall, okay. $455.90 is what I need, okay. Now to get back to being cheap again. Here's that the last airtime hill. Then it's going to stay above, right next to the ground, essentially, until we get to here. Aww. We just went into the negatives. Now that's a cool drop section right there. I think it's lined up here. Yeah, it is actually. So then we just end it. Yeah, we'll be ending it fairly soon, actually. Very scenic. I say scenic. I don't know if it is actually. There we go. Test. Open. I really like this section right here. Kind of just stops, which is a bit disappointing, but there we go. Very high, mid, yep, there we go, yep. And Domoteran Desert has been completed with a company value of $266,098. There we go. Put my name in the chart. Took a bit longer than the last one, though, but yeah. That's how I had it set up. Most popular ride is 100% for Wooden Roller Coaster 1, Motion Simulator 1, and Magic Carpet 1, and then 24% for Double Deck Carousel 1. Most profitable ride is Vertical Drop Roller Coaster, and then, of course, Hypertwist Ride just opened. Busiest ride is the Laydown Coaster, and the least busy is Time Machine 1. Highest excitement, here's the coasters. Wooden Roller Coaster 1 is the most exciting. Highest intensity is the Wooden Coaster as well. Highest knowledge is the Enterprise. Most popular stalls, 44% for Art Deco Food Stall 1, and least popular stall is Popcorn Stall 1 at 4%. Most profitable stalls, Art Deco Food Stall 2. Fruity Ice Stall 1 is the only stall making a loss. Okay. Busiest stalls, Art Deco Food Stall 2, I can tell. There's vandalism again! And the Fruity Ice Stall 1 is the least busiest stall. The Information Galaxy makes making decent amount of profit. Restroom 1, you only have 2 restrooms, and they're both very busy. Both right next to each other, too. It's kind of obnoxious, but yeah. Here's the stats on this. Barely saw them. That's a pretty decent coaster, actually. It isn't a hyper drop, but it is pretty close, actually. But yeah. So that went fairly well. We were going to get a water ride. Let's save the game first before we do anything else. Save the game and then take a look at the inventions list. Splash boats. And there's a lot of things. And then we're going to end off with the water coaster again. Okay. Park value is 322,000. Yeah, we admitted 1,309 guests and 1,080 guests in the park. And that, no, I couldn't even charge at the entrance even if I wanted to. Okay, so there we go. That worked out pretty nicely. I think the next scenario is a slightly shorter 2-year scenario, but it might be more difficult from the Delta scenario pack. We'll see. So thank you, Lynxers. Watch replay some OpenRCT2. I will see you, Lynxers, later.